of project-based learning in de school in high-tech
What I
high?
loved about project-based learning is that like you actually learn about something that you actually about something that you actually are wanting to learn about. That you're like because you're wanting to learn about it, you're motivated into learning about it. Like you want to know more, and like when you know more, like you become more and more excited. And a lot of the stuff that you want to learn about is going to affect you later in life, because that's what you want to do in life. Is something that has to do with what you like to do.
Is project-based learning a kind of learning that every child is successful in?
Not per se. I think project-based learning works well for someone who knows what they want. Who knows, like, okay, I want to be an artist, or I want to be a writer. What are some things that I want that I can do that have to do with those? Like people who have a clear vision of what they want and what they like.
Okay. What about kids with special needs?
I actually have autism.
Okay.
So I'm a person with special needs per se, and I think like project-based learning it works well because there's not like the standard or something like that, like, and that's sort of what many special needs kids fall behind, because you have to live up to the standard. Whereas project-based learning, you go at your own pace.
But what I know about children with autism, for example, they need a lot of structure, and they do well in areas where they can work quite quietly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you have enough structure here to do your work?
Yes, I do. We do have enough structure. They give us standards of what to do and things like that. Like an example of like a project that I was passionate about, like it had to do with something that I really liked.
Yeah.
But it's something that I learned a lot. Was this book that I made.
Okay.
It was this book that I did last year when I was a sophomore, and like it was about frontiers, historical frontiers, and this was, since I'm into comic books and things like that, I did mine on Wonder Woman because she was the first female superhero. But like one of the things that I learned that like this was beneficial, because not only was I passionate about this because I like comic books and Wonder Woman and things like that, but I also learned on the way like about like feminism and things like that, like and like the history of the comic book industry, which I wanted to get into, and also the history of the cultural standards that have gone through the years, like from the 40s to 50s to 60s, 70s, 80s, and to now.
Can you show us the book?
Oh yes, of course.
Should I turn it around to the camera, maybe?
Oh yes.
See if we can. You made this book by your own?
Yes. Like there's this program there's this program, as you can see, it's called Blurb, and you can make a book on there.
Okay. Well, it looks great.
And this is something that you really feel proud of.
I'm really proud of.
This is your
because this is something that I was passionate about when doing it. Yeah. This was something that like was also academically beneficial. Like it benefited me a lot.
Yeah. Okay. A couple of minutes ago, I asked you what can high-tech high do to improve.
I think that's a very tough question. There's nothing really that I know of that it can improve upon. That's a tough question. There's not much that I know of. Most of it has to do with like not with project-based learning per se, but like just like things here and there like that are like have to do with the school and things like that, like advisory and things like that. But like outside that, like I think the school is perfect for me.
Okay. Last question.
Yes.
Can you make one statement? Because what's great about high-tech high?
What is great about high-tech high is that I'm allowed to express and explore many of my passions and likes, and know what route that I want to go in life.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.